What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and today we're going to get back to work on the Modified. That's right. You guys may remember that I broke the camshaft inside the engine, so that's got to come out, and we got to fix it, right? So been kind of delayed and way behind schedule on that because we've been working really hard on the Tuff Truck to go down and race the Tuff Truck this last weekend, which if you haven't seen those videos, make sure you go back and watch that. It was a really good time, good show, and had some fun. So but now it's time to get back to work on this. It is currently the 15th, I think the 15th of March. I literally have a month to finish getting this motor fixed and get it back in to be able to possibly go race. So, with all of that being said, let's get to work. So like I said, motor's got to come out. Been way behind schedule because we've been working on the Tuff Truck, and then the car was trapped inside my enclosed trailer from my brother borrowing my truck and not being able to get to the car and unload it, and all of that wonderful happy stuff. So now we're kind of in scramble mode, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Woo, we do what we can with what we can, right? So I am going to start the process of getting this thing out. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to get it out tonight. It's already pretty late. I just wanted to basically get as far as I could, which probably means headers and carburetor and stuff like that, to get basic, easy, quick stuff out of the way. You'll notice that the car hadn't even gotten washed. I was lucky enough to have some friends come over and we pushed it up into the garage. This is kind of a new layout for us, right? It's in here backwards. Since I have lots of craziness going on over here, normally I have the car facing the other way and I pull the engine out from the side, right? From the side here, because my cherry picker doesn't have a very long arm. So we might have to get creative on when the engine actually gets pulled. It might end up getting rolled out and the engine pulled and then the chassis rolled back in. So I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there, but the most important thing is got to get started. So I know that this thing's going to get torn down completely. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking apart a whole bunch of the easy stuff. I don't even think I'm going to drain it yet because that'll be, I think that'll be for a later day, but might as well get as much stuff off as I can. Here we go. Alrighty, so I think the battery died before I finished last night, and I didn't finish. I still got not a whole lot to do. I got most everything disconnected. All that's left that needs to come off before I can pull this engine out is I got to pull the transmission out. So that means dropping the drive line, setting the transmission back. It doesn't actually have to come all the way out. I could probably get away with setting it up on these crossbars over here. Usually it'll fit right there, but so the transmission's got to come off. The bell housing, the way I have it bolted up, when I first put this car together, I put some bolts in the top holes that just go through the mid plate. So the bell housing should actually be able to stay on. But that, and then the two motor mount bolts, and this motor should be able to pop right out once I get a lift plate on it. So then its motor would be out, and I'll disconnect the take some stuff off of it, take all of my accessories and all that jazz. So I'll end up taking water pump and pulleys and all that off, getting my starter off, getting my fuel pump off, spark plugs out and all that happy jazz. So honestly, not a whole lot to do, but in this process, of course, I now have to unbury and find my cherry picker, which if we look over here, I know it's over here somewhere. You see this pile of stuff? That's part of it. There's more, yep, more parts of it down under here. So, yeah, it is what it is. You know, I always try not to stack stuff up like crazy, but things have been nuts around here. Yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna finish getting this to where it's ready to be pulled out, and then I'll worry about pulling the cherry picker out and actually getting it lifted up. So here we go. Well, now a hole where the engine was, and I have just an absolute absurd amount of chaos going on in here. But on a plus side, there's an engine in the back of a truck, and it will be going to the machine shop. Not 100% sure everything that I'm going to have them do yet or not. I have some decisions to make there depending on, you know, how much time and the budget and all of that happy stuff. But at a minimum, they will be doing a teardown, and when they do the teardown, they're also gonna clean everything up. That means new cam bearings, and they're gonna go through the heads, and hopefully they only need to hone cylinders. They're not going to need to be bored or anything. If they're going to need to be bored, then I'm going to need new pistons and all that happy stuff. But at a minimum, they're going to do a teardown and get everything cleaned up. Not sure if I'm going to have them assemble it or not. Again, just depends on what the budget and my timing and all of that stuff looks like. So decisions to be made, but we'll get there when we get there. The important thing is I'm going to get it dropped off. I'm actually probably 2 or 3 weeks behind on getting it dropped off to them, unfortunately, because I think they have a lead time of 4 to 6 weeks, and I race in 6 weeks or 4 weeks, race in a month. Yeah, so fingers crossed. We'll see what they can do for us and go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns down below, and see you guys next video.